We are officially live on YouTube, Rumble, my X, or I guess Sippy's X Live, and Twitch momentarily. It always takes a moment. There we go. All right, everything's live.
I'm not alive.
I said live, not alive. And
Hey, Lumen. Hey, Joe. Hey,
gonna
Sherry.
man, having to run
Hello.
everything sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's very difficult. But I will not have my computer on during this.
No, no, and you shouldn't.
Ain't happening, Captain. That
Yeah,
shit'll fry in a heartbeat.
yeah, no, you totally
Did
shouldn't.
you see one of Ryan Hall's storm chasers? His fucking car got struck by lightning.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Remember to repost space.
Yes, please, please do. Brain malfunction.
That's per usual.
I know. Okay, because
That's
I
like a dog.
I need to add a source onto this one window that I'm going to work with since Sippy's not going to be on camera, so that gives me some extra space to work with. Add space on here. It'll be a little funky for a minute while I get it all
Take a lot of space.
set up. Get into position, cover Sippy's profile picture. There we go. Look at that. Ta-da! All right. Oh, now that I have everything set up, having to restart my computer really messed everything up. But that's okay. Still alive over there, Sippy?
Sippy,
Damn.
you alive?
Rip. And he's muted.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't texted me saying anything's happened.
Okay.
No, I'm alive. I'm
Okay.
alive. I was trying to message somebody back about that whole situation, you know. You know what situation I'm talking about, not the weather.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
long periods of silence, you're gonna make me worry.
You
Yeah.
gotta talk.
Don't make me worry. Don't make me worry.
Mm-hmm. Be all right. I've lived this long, damn it.
I've lived too long. What?
Oh man.
I mean,
Well,
I think my house has been here since like the 70s, so I think we're good.
that seems like a sturdy
I
little
guess it.
house.
I guess it only takes one time, right? But
don't jinx it.
right.
Well, we could figure out if like if tornado's coming, let's just see if we can get that pink croc back from Methany and just like put it outside and if it flies away, tornado's coming.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I have a airfield, not an airport, but an airfield close by that has a weather station on it, so I'll
Yeah.
see it coming.
We have a weather
Like I can
station at
have.
our house, but I don't think it's gonna detect a tornado.
No, I'm saying like the storm's coming from that direction. So
Yeah.
if anything happens, I'll see it coming because I'm watching that fucking weather station over there
Oh yeah, and we've got
because
there's
it's a live one.
they're back to
So
2 on the ground now
yeah,
outside of Brookhaven.
they had a yeah they had
And they're
a
both PDSs.
fucking they had a dual vortex one. Not that like fucking 5 minutes ago in one of those places. I don't know exactly which one.
What's up, Jay?
Dude.
Jay, I have a bone to pick with you, but we can talk about it later.
Yep.
I got all kinds of bones to pick with
So much
everybody.
secrecy tonight. That thing we talked about, thing we can
Uh-huh.
talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shit
That's how we
happens.
roll. What's
Yeah,
life
because we
without a
got
little bit
that.
of secrets?
We got our anon in here. You know.
Yeah, we do. We never used to have anonymous listeners. It's really
Yeah.
odd.
I wonder who it could be.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wink, wink.
Yep. Or somebody closely related to Oink Oink. You know.
Mm-hmm. You're that we're interested in what we're doing, you know.
Clearly.
Seems like it's every single day that we're streaming. Alright. I'm starting to get stuff up and ready to actually roll. That's not what I wanted to mess with. Don't get all quiet now.
I'm not.
Gosh. Quiet is not allowed.
What?
I can't keep things rolling by myself. I mean, I
Well, the
could.
fucking. I'm sorry. The sky looks like a motherfucking light show right now.
I forgive you, but there's no excuse for Truth. Truth never shuts up except when I need him to talk.
I know. He always does that. He's like, yes, awkward silence. Let's do it.
I know.
Oh yeah.
No, denied. All right.
Hey, look, we got two anons.
All right. So I want to start with something funny tonight.
Your hair.
Shut up.
Your face.
I will leave.
I don't think you can without shutting down the whole space.
And your point
Like you-
is?
I wish my lights would quit flickering. That shit's annoying.
You're
All right.
annoying.
All right. I can't even like drop this shit into. I can't drop this stuff into anything other than like Discord, and that's not gonna really fucking work.
So what you got to do is you got to unpop
Actually,
it out, bring up the purple pill, and then pop it back out, and then
nah.
you just
I'm
have
just
to
gonna
stay
share.
on the purple pill.
I'm just gonna share it to the jumbo.
Yeah, that works too.
Okay. So, all right. This has been floating around on X the last couple of days.
Sorry,
This.
breaking. They just
Oh.
upgraded it back to a tornado emergency.
Oh fuck.
I'm probably going to end up going down there. I always do. Unless we get hit, and then I'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That shark-
Oh well.
that shark.
There's another tornado on the ground. Right over the border into Alabama.
yep.
Okay, so this is a chart. It's got the BLM logo in the bottom left corner. I don't know for sure that BLM created it. I haven't seen it posted by an actual like representative from BLM or anything like that. But it's showing that 87% of the country are white, Hispanic, Asian, and natives, and they commit 48% of all crimes.
Yep.
So try to go 87% of the population commits 48% of the crimes. Do they not?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's
Yeah, let's turn that stat around. real
per
quick.
capita is really, really difficult. I get it. But what this chart says, if you erase those numbers and put the numbers on the light purple, you have 13% of the population commits 52% of the crimes. I'm not sure what kind of win they thought this was when they made this graphic.
Oh,
But
dude, this comment is epic. The first comment that I'm seeing is literally it's a
Oh.
fucking
Yep, I scrolled
smoke
it.
detector with a beep per capita.
It's actually really perfect.
I've been posting that.
Mhm.
Oh. If I mean, they're allergic to per capita.
AP would
Yeah.
love that.
He would have.
I'm gonna tag him in it.
Okay. So that was my my funny that I wanted to start everything with. All right.
Yeah.
I like finagle things. All right.
Having those primaries.
Back to my bookmarks. Yes, we definitely have primaries to talk about. We have primaries to talk about. We have redistricting maps to talk about. Because we have 2 different states that have released their redistricting maps. We also have potential election fraud already. Supreme Court ruled on the motion for the Louisiana congressional map. We got Ilhan Omar news. We've got the state senator in Virginia. We have a lot to talk about. A lot. And this is just like in the last 24 hours, you guys. That's crazy. There's a lot.
Don't forget what happened in Virginia. The officer got raided.
Yeah, well, that's what I was talking about.
Or the
also
the open air drug raid in California today
Yep.
with hundreds of agents.
There's also the DOJ, the Civil Rights Division, is doing work. The California gubernatorial debate was last night on CNN. So we have a lot to talk about.
Gubernatorial always makes me think goober.
Notice how shit gets done when body leaves.
Where do we want to start? What do you want to start with, Sippy?
Oh.
I gave you a long list.
I know my fucking mind's somewhere else right now.
I know.
Let's see.
Say
No
tornado.
sense.
Why don't we just start with California? We'll make it easy.
Why not?
All right.
Fuck it. Yeah.
So I have X open on 2 different browsers. So one that is the one that has the stream, so I can throw stuff up in the jumbo. Okay. Where's my California shit on this screen? Okay. I'm really hoping that I can get the audio to share on this into the stream. Unmute my tab. Alright, Sippy, I'm gonna hope that this works. So, nobody talk unless you want to hear yourself. Tell me if this works.
It's the job of the California governor to protect every single Californian. The sanctuary state policy is designed to make sure that our state resources, the taxpayer dollars, the public servants that we have, are focusing on doing their jobs, which is not cooperating with the federal immigration authorities. These are Californians. They contribute to our economy. They pay taxes, and they're one of the only ways that our state has been growing in recent years.
Go ahead.
It's the job of the California governor.
Lost
Okay.
audio?
No, should be back. I turned it. It had restarted. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. So that was Katie Porter saying that illegal aliens are one of the only ways California has been growing in recent years.
Which is true.
And that's absolutely crazy to me. All right. I'm going to play another one. Hold on just a second.
Too long.
Katie said, and I think it's probably a sincere policy difference between us. She said something very revealing,
which is the only way really that California's economy has been growing in the last few years is through illegal immigration. And I just don't think that's the right way for us to be growing. I think we need to help small businesses create jobs and opportunity, and for Californians to be able to earn more and live the California dream, and for entrepreneurs to want to start businesses in California. That's how we should be growing our economy, not by illegal immigration.
Congresswoman Porter?
I mean, given that you're an immigrant and you added to our
Illegal
population
immigrant.
and we're all having to live with the consequences of that decision.
Katie, it's
Can we just say that that was crazy that she said that?
That was super racist.
Yeah. Given that you're an immigrant and you added to our population and we're all having to live with the consequences of that decision.
That was super racist.
Yeah.
Like super racist.
That's just crazy to me.
Fucked.
Like,
I mean, I say racist jokes, but that ain't a joke. That
No,
was just straight up racism.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
just further proof the Democrats are only interested in immigrants when they're illegal.
And for free labor.
Yeah.
Or
really,
when
really
they vote
cheap.
Democrat, which
Yeah.
generally is the illegal ones.
Oh, absolutely. Because the Democrats don't want to deport them.
Mm-hmm.
And then
They want to give them more rights.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to throw this up in the jumbo. So this person posted 4 votes for Becerra for governor. How are you voting 4 times?
Illegally. Was that a rhetorical question?
But was the voter dead or alive is my question.
Where are these ballots coming from?
Probably on the grave.
I mean,
Was he Democrat?
because based on her picture, she doesn't look old enough to have a kid that's 18. I mean, well, maybe she could if she had her kid until like 14. Like, that's crazy. Like, just gonna blatantly put it out there on the internet?
No.
I mean, they've been doing this shit for years, and they don't fucking nothing ever happens. Even when they get caught, barely anything happens. So I mean, why not? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just be so blatant about it is insane to me. They're crazy.
Called cockiness.
Yeah, they just think that they can just do whatever they want and they're gonna get away with it every time. I mean, right now they have been. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, exactly. They have never faced consequences for their actions. They still haven't. Like nobody's really faced consequences for any of the bullshit cheating and everything. They just grab some random person most of the time and like, oh, we got somebody. It's like, get the motherfuckers that are running the fucking rings, dude. I don't want to hear it until you do that.
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
Yep.
I'm
We
so
don't care what
over
the
it.
fucking jailer. We don't care what the jailer. Get the fucking CEO, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why the fuck are we going after the small fish? Go after the big fish. There are big fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have doubts that anything will ever come of any voter fraud.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, well,
It's because
okay,
both sides
stuff
do it.
stuff
That's the
is
problem.
happening, right? They have caught people like illegals voting and things like that. Like they have recently, like
Yeah,
in the
but
last
what'd they
week.
do
But
to them?
it's just what kind of accountability
What'd
is
they-
there going to end up being?
Yeah, what'd they do to them? Nothing. They did
No,
I
nothing.
don't know. I think they've been I think they were arrested, but I mean, it's gonna depend on what happens when they actually end up going to court.
No, what I'm saying, like, even the punishment for doing that isn't even that much.
Yeah.
So it's like, we need to increase the punishment. I advocate for 20 years hard labor.
Be okay with that.
Yeah.
I would never be able to vote again.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
well,
that too,
like they're
obviously,
illegal,
but
so illegals should never have the right to vote at all.
I was talking about
But
the people behind all this.
anyone that commits voter fraud should no longer be allowed to vote. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, if they would make it a felony, it's not even a felony.
yeah,
Well, it depends on what they did.
yeah. Well, it
There
also
are
depends
some
how much of it
felonies,
is there
but
is. Like if they're just if
yeah,
this chick would probably get smacked with a misdemeanor for 3 fraudulent votes.
yeah,
But
like
if
maybe 30 days in jail or not even.
but the Democrat that falsified over 1,000 voter registrations in the primary, can't remember what state that was.
Will also get 30 days probation. Or
Well,
something.
that's a felony.
Yeah, yeah, I know what it is. I'm just saying what the judges will do.
His sentencing's at like mid to late June, I think.
Our one of our biggest problems right now is our judges.
That's true. Our
Like
judicial system is
they're
so
not
fucking
doing
broken.
shit.
Judge
They're
Bose.
purposely letting people off light as fuck.
Yeah, and then you have state Supreme Courts that aren't actually enforcing their state constitutions, like here in Washington.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They wouldn't even, they denied us having the income tax go to referendum
Yeah.
because the majority of our state Supreme Court members were appointed by the current and previous governors.
Hold up. Y'all appoint your Supreme Court?
Not always.
Mm. What up, safety?
Safety.
Hey, safety.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, the judicial
crazy
system
shit.
especially the federal judicial system is just broken. Completely broken.
Yep.
And then you got crazy ass Democrats wanting to pack the Supreme Court and give them term limits and all that shit. And they're freaking out over the possibility that Trump could appoint 2 more Supreme Court justices.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Hakeem Jeffries saying term limits for Supreme Court and all that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of Democrats have said it.
I mean, they only serve one term.
Yeah.
So him saying that is actually retarded because their term is a lifetime appointment. So
No, I think what the Democrats are pushing for is like an 18-year term.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying like if he says term limit without specifying that, oh, we need to actually give them terms that aren't lifetime,
Yeah.
then he's retarded.
Well, I'll support term limits for the Supreme Court when Congress gives themselves term limits.
Yeah.
So never.
It's never gonna fucking happen. Never
I just
gonna
don't
fucking
think
happen.
Congress should be able to vote for their own fucking pay raises. That's retarded.
They haven't taken a pay raise since like 2009.
Nuh-uh, they just did it fucking like 2 years ago.
Nope.
Yeah, they did. Hang on, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, they still make 174,000. That's what they made in 2009.
Sippy Whipple was right. Remember that.
Yeah.
I literally just looked it up when we were talking about how much they make on Sunday.
I know, but they just that's crazy though. In 09, 174,000 in 09 was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of money, which is probably part of why they haven't had any raises lately. Because they still have to give themselves raises, but they have to vote for it.
Okay, so they attempted in 24, but they removed it because of public backlash.
Yeah, because they make a fuck ton of money for working so little.
Yeah, they attempted a 3.8% raise.
I don't even get that.
I know. Nobody gets that.
I think one year I got a 7% raise.
Yeah.
Because it was the very beginning of the contract, and then I got like 1.3 the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They make way too much money for how little they work. And then they've got their really cushy pension, right? And
Oh
then
yeah, and
all of their
it's
travel between their districts and DC are completely paid for in addition to their
it's
salaries.
it's extreme. Like their fucking pension plan is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like ridiculous.
they get 2 to 3 times as much in their payout from their pension that someone in the private sector with at the same income level would have from their pension.
And what does it vests in like? Because Marjorie Taylor Greene got hers. She's only been in what 2 terms?
It's 5 years to be fully vested.
Yeah,
I mean, mine is
that's
too,
crazy.
but they get their full after 5 years.
Exactly.
I
That's what I'm saying.
qualify
You get
at 5 years.
Yeah, you get a percentage, right?
Yeah, I'm vested
Which is what
at 5 years. I'm
which
fully
is
vested at 25 years.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're fully fucking vested. And if they die while they're in office, their relatives or whatever, their survivors
Their
get
heirs.
like fucking
They get a
yeah,
full
they
year's
get
salary.
a full year salary. Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Extra 174 grand for your family if you pass away. No wonder they'd all stay in Congress until they literally die. How many Congress people have we had die in the last 2 years while in office?
Yeah. Well, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah. Extra 174 grand. I'd do it too. It's fucking crazy.
Look, you have a choice. You can give in and become a millionaire, or you can join the Black Eye Club. It's up to you.
I have never heard you talk before, Safety. Hi.
Me neither. Hey, man.
How's it going?
Oh, it's
I've
going.
actually never heard him talk either. I don't think.
He does exist. He's
Just
not a
threw
bot.
me off. Undebatable.
Okay, fair. I'll give that to you. That voice changer. AI's gotten real
Voice
good, guys.
changer. No, I do my own I do my own spaces every night. So, but late night. So,
Oh yeah,
I've been
I'm
been
old. I
trying to
can't
get
do
out
late
there
night.
more. Oh, I mean, you get the drunks. You ever do it though, and get the drunks rolling in? It's crazy.
Yeah, no,
But that's new.
we're pretty tight on our time, especially because Sippy's Central Time, so it's a little bit later for him than it is for me.
Yeah.
But you
Me
know what?
too.
I don't think. Yeah, even later for Truth because he's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
It's still light
So
out
what's
here, so.
so what's the big news today?
What's not the big news is the real question.
Yeah. We couldn't decide. It was either the California gubernatorial candidate being racist as fuck or the person that led the redistricting in Virginia and getting their offices raided.
And her pot
So,
shop.
I was gonna say, don't forget the pot shop.
yeah, the what was it, Delta 9 or whatever she was selling out of it.
And the funny thing about the whole thing with that is she didn't get arrested. She hasn't been charged with anything. But all the lefties are going crazy. They're talking about free Louise, free her from what? She's literally not arrested or anything. And then she comes out and she blames Trump. The investigation started under Biden.
Did you hear what she asked the reporter? Like she didn't even really know what the hell was going on. Like the reporter, she's like, "You have a bunch of other places getting raided. Do you know why?" She's like, "No, no clue." Like, and then she's like, "What other places? How many?" like 10 other places, sweetie. like,
He's full
Yeah.
of shit. He is.
well,
Oh, yeah.
maybe, but sometimes it's somebody that works for you, but not always. Because when somebody is truly surprised, you can kind of tell because I don't really consider most of these politicians good actors, you know. So like their pretending is subpar. And she like legit sounded. I don't have a clue. How many places are getting raided? I'm like,
Yeah.
where? Like she's like, where? Like, it was just hilarious to listen to.
I'm gonna read her statement that she released. Today's actions by federal agents are about far more than one state senator. They are about power and who is allowed to use it on behalf of the people. What we saw fits a clear pattern from this administration. When challenged, they try to intimidate and silence the voices who stand up to them. Just 2 weeks ago, Virginians sent a powerful message when they voted to stop Trump's scheme to manipulate the 2026 midterm elections. Voters across this Commonwealth made clear that power belongs with the people, not with politicians who tried to take power away from them. I was proud to help lead that effort, and I have never been afraid to stand up to Donald Trump or anyone else that has tried to undermine our democracy. I am deeply grateful for the love and support of my family and friends, and for the many colleagues and constituents who have reached out in recent hours. I will have more to say in the days ahead, but know this: I am not backing down, and I will keep fighting for the people of Portsmouth and the Commonwealth of Virginia. Bitch, don't blame this on Donald Trump. He had nothing to do with this. You brought this on yourself.
Indeed. Like, why don't you try doing something within the Constitution of your state? You know, within the limits of the Constitution of your state, instead of going outside that and then blaming someone else because your shit's corrupt. Like,
Yeah. Like, lady, this is all you. You're the one being investigated for corruption. Like, that's what this is all about.
Remember, Orange Man bad.
you know, it could be that she did know, but she was getting high on her own supply and forgot.
She's very proud of her dispensaries. But yeah,
She's
it's
very
just
high on them.
But yeah, it's just these people are crazy. And they never
What
want
happened?
to understand the truth.
You said something about there was some California racist thing with the governor race.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the debate was last night.
Play it
I
again,
missed it.
Jinx.
I missed it. What happened?
Play it again, Jinx. She was playing it through her mic earlier.
Okay.
It was super racist. Like it was fucking racist as shit.
Something Katie said, and I think it's probably a sincere policy difference between us. She said something very revealing, which is the only way really that California's economy has been growing in the last few years is through illegal immigration. And I just don't think that's the right way for us to be growing. I think we need to help small businesses create jobs and opportunity, and for Californians to be able to earn more and live the California dream, and for entrepreneurs to want to start businesses in California. That's how we should be growing our economy, not by illegal immigration.
Congresswoman Porter?
I mean, given that you're an immigrant and you added to our
Illegal
population
immigrant.
and we're all having to live with the consequences of that decision.
Katie,
Yeah.
Can you see why
Yeah.
Trump endorsed? Can you see why Trump endorsed Steve Hilton?
Yeah. I mean, he's very smart, very articulate. But like,
I was in a spaces with him a few weeks ago, and I got a chance to talk to him and ask him a question. And this guy has his head screwed on right.
yeah, he does. And I mean, Katie Porter's she's not gonna get the nomination.
She's dumber than a box of rocks.
No, she's hot-headed. There's just no way. Her chances have been gone for a while.
The mental agility of a rock in water.
The whole Democrat field is very weak. One of the weakest I've seen. They have very poor statewide name recognition.
Yeah, I think Becerra's probably is that how you pronounce his name? I have to look.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Because he's the former mayor of LA. Probably the only actually like recognizable name for the Democrat Party.
And I live in LA, and I don't even recognize his name.
Well, how long ago was he mayor? I don't even know how long ago that was.
I don't recognize his name.
Now I'm gonna look it up. All right. To the internet machine.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was something somewhere, but he's not known statewide. Katie Porter has better name recognition than he does.
Oh, he's never actually served as mayor. He ran for mayor in
Okay.
2001. Wait. Okay, so Becerra is the one that was he used to be a California Attorney General. He was a US rep and he was the Secretary of Health and Human Services under Biden.
Nobody remembers any of that.
No. I had no idea who he was.
Yeah. He didn't do much when he was in office.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course he's not doing anything. What is an attorney general going to do in California? And just going to let everything run rampant.
Run cartel money.
Who is it that... One of the people running was the mayor. I've got to look this up. California governor race.
Karen Bass is current mayor. What's up, Iron?
There's somebody. So Becerra, Hilton, Steyer, Bianco, Porter. There's one more person that's running. They were at the debate.
Probably Steyer has the most name recognition because he's rich and he's funding his own campaign.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, but I mean, Steve Hilton's rich too.
But yeah, I mean, Steyer, like, he's already had some stumbles. He hired this rap group to do a campaign concert, and he was dancing like Elaine from Seinfeld.
Oh, I mean, Steyer's running entirely on the fuck Trump platform, and it's the same one that Katie Porter's running on.
People are tired. They don't understand. People are tired of that stuff.
They are, and it's not going to get him an independent vote.
Fetterman is just trying to talk to the left. He puts out videos and posts all the time, saying, "Look, man, we got to let go of our TDS and we got to move on because we have something to say, and we can't say it on account of everything is fuck Trump."
Yeah.
Yep. Like, what are they gonna do in 2028? What's gonna be the platform?
Who knows?
Trump can't run anymore.
Fuck Trump Jr. Whether that's an actual Trump Jr. or if it's Rubio or Vance, whoever, like, it's just a clone of Trump. It's just Trump all over again. That's what we're gonna hear.
Dude, I'm telling you, Rubio is continuing to impress me.
I was not super hyped when he was appointed Secretary of State. I've been fucking impressed. The man's wearing so many hats.
Yeah, he gets the most improved player award for sure.
Yeah.
Well, did anyone see anyone see any clips or anything from his presser yesterday? His first presser?
Yeah.
I just saw the I just saw the meme of it where he was wearing a Carolyn Leavitt wig.
No, he fucking nailed it. He nailed it hard. It was really good.
Yeah.
So she said.
He kept making jokes like, "Man, this is fucking crazy, insane." Like,
well, he was also quoting songs too, which was great.
I prefer him over Vance personally.
Did you hear Trump? Did you hear Trump? Maybe it was a few weeks ago where he was like joking around with the press, and he goes, you don't believe, you won't even believe it. Like Marco Rubio, he's as good as he is, and as much as I love him, he's almost better in Spanish than he is in English.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, let's see.
That's what they all say.
All right.
It's what presidents agree.
Let's talk Ilhan Omar. I'll throw that up in the jumbo.
The brotherfucker Omar.
Mm-hmm.
You know that storm that had the tornado emergency earlier?
Uh-huh.
still has a fucking tornado on the ground. It's been a long ass time. It's like
Yeah.
almost been an hour that there's been a tornado on the ground.
Is Elon pushing for World War 12?
No, World War 13 is next.
No. So up at the jumbo. So Ilhan Omar was required to supply documents to the Minnesota House Fraud and Oversight Committee
Yeah.
about any of communications that she had with Feed Our Future. And she did not turn them in on time. So the chair of the committee, a Republican, tried to subpoena her. And the Democrats unanimously blocked her.
Or blocked it.
No, yeah, blocked the subpoena.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're just gonna let it slide. They did the same thing with Walls. They blocked the subpoena.
See, it's funny how like they cry that, you know, the Trump administration is above the law, this and that, but then they go ahead and just, you know, a court-ordered subpoena or a subpoena for legal reasons, and they just nope, no, not gonna do it.
Yeah, basically. And it's really, really shitty. And they're just going to continue to alienate independents. You know, independent voters are the vast majority of every single state. And this is going to alienate them. They're already alienating actual Democrats. Like actual Democrats. People say, no, they're not actually leaving. No, they're leaving in fucking droves. I mean, even in California, Steve Hilton's running mate, the woman running for lieutenant governor, is a former Democrat until recently. I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah, we do got to be careful of these people that are switching parties, you know, because it's not. Look at the Rhino situation. Like, just because they're labeled a Republican doesn't mean that they have the same values as, you know, what we're looking for.
Or the Massey Bros.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily that they're running for these positions as Republicans either. Like, they're just leaving the Democrat Party. A lot of them are becoming independents. There are quite a few that are becoming Republicans, but most of them they're just like, I no longer identify as a Democrat. It's just their ideals no longer match mine, and they're becoming independents. Like, one person was trying to like brag on like on Florida's map, and like, Florida's only 40% Republican, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like 31% Democrat. What's your point? That other 30%, 29%, whatever, that's all independents. All those independents, sure, some of them they say they're independents, but they're super duper liberal. But most of them are the moderates. And when you alienate the moderates, you can't win. You absolutely cannot win if you alienate the moderates.
But I know here in Pennsylvania, there for a while, Shapiro was kind of dogging Trump for a little bit, like just trashing him, and then all of a sudden he just got quiet. So I think he's kind of picking up. He's reading the room a little bit.
Yeah, he has a semblance of a brain.
To be honest with
it's not
you,
a very big one.
He hasn't done a horrible job here in Pennsylvania. Like, I don't really feel that I haven't really noticed him, which is the way I like my government. Like, if I don't notice you in my life, then you're okay. But once I start to notice you, that's too much government. Like, if I notice you in my life, you need to pull back the reins a little bit, because, I mean, I guess it depends on who you are, but like, as a blue collar person, if I notice you in my life and you're changing my ability to survive and live at least moderately comfortable, you know, then you need to back off. Like,
Well, are you familiar with the Ellen Greenberg case in Pennsylvania?
I am not.
So, Ellen Greenberg died of multiple stab wounds to the front of her body and the back of her body.
Oh.
It was ruled a suicide.
Huh.
So it was
Legit.
it was first ruled a homicide. Okay. So at the time, the Attorney General was Josh Shapiro. His office reviewed it and then determined it to be a suicide. How do you stab yourself in the back?
Biden did it, didn't he?
The same way that girl in Arkansas who was going up against the Clintons shot herself in the back like 4 or 5 times in suicide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, do some research on Ellen Greenberg. You'll be very shocked at what you read. So it's multiple stab wounds, including like the back of her head. So,
Like she definitely stabbed the back of her head. Definitely.
I mean, did she mount it to the wall and just like back into it over and over?
it'd have to be.
Well,
I mean,
the family did a private autopsy, and she was stabbed after she died. I wonder how she did that.
Yeah.
Good question.
oh yeah, that's creative.
I mean, yeah. So it was a
I
total
I
of.
guess
guess.
if you mount a knife to a sawzall, and you just kind of sit there and do whirly twirls while it's going, that's the only way I could see it. Whirly twirls, yeah, that's a technical term.
Yeah. So she had 20 stab wounds. 10 of them were to her back and her neck. So
Yeah, I mean, even the Japanese, when they would, commit suicide or honor themselves or whatever that is that they do, like it's one time, it's not multiple. Very rarely do you hear about somebody stabbing themselves more than once. Like that's not.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
That shit hurts.
Josh Shapiro, he scratched through the word homicide on the sheet, and he wrote in Sudoku.
But yeah, so she had 11 bruises in various stages of healing on her right arm, her abdomen, and her right leg. She was discovered by her fiance. Her fiance called 911 and said that she stabbed herself and fell on a knife.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office ruled it a homicide. Then the Philadelphia Police Department said no, it has not been ruled a homicide. Homicide investigators are considering it to be suspicious. The medical examiner's office then changed its conclusion, saying in February that the death was a suicide, February 2011. And then in early 2018, Josh Shapiro's office took over the case, the Attorney General, and then say that computer searches made on her computer pointed towards death being a suicide, and that the investigation has been closed.
Interesting.
But the family of Ellie Greenberg said that the fiance's uncle took possession of her phone and 2 computers, breaking the chain of custody. So they were given the Shapiro's office was given over 10 gigabytes of new evidence from Ellie Greenberg's family, including detailed forensic files and medical findings, 3D stab wound analysis of each of the 20 strikes that she suffered, and the lengthy depositions of 3 Philadelphia medical examiner officials, one of whom said Ellen was likely already dead when one of those stab wounds occurred. But it was a suicide.
We didn't see anything.
I mean, that's crazy. So he has a lot of controversy around that.
What are you guys talking about?
Pennsylvania Governor Josh
Wait.
Shapiro, when he was Attorney General.
Oh, okay.
And Ellen
Got it.
Greenberg.
Sorry, I came in and then I put my phone down because I had to do 3 or 4 things, and then I just came back up listening. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. Ellen Greenberg in Pennsylvania in 2011. 20 stab wounds,
Oh.
10 of which were to the
Oh
back
my-
and neck, was ruled a suicide and reaffirmed by Shapiro's office.
Oh, that
Oh.
would probably be why I haven't heard of it, because like I didn't even move back Pennsylvania until 2010.
Well-
And at that point, I wasn't involved in, like, I never watched the news. I didn't ever like really participate in politics. That, like, paying attention to that kind of stuff. I got to be honest with you. I didn't even know about Josh Shapiro until recently. Like, before I started like hanging out in spaces and stuff, like I knew about him, but like I hadn't heard anything. Like I didn't know of him. Like I didn't really vote for governors or any of that shit. So it wasn't like I didn't know about him until after he was governor.
I knew about him like late 2024 when I started doing all this.
Yeah, I never heard of the Greenberg thing.
Yep. It's pretty wild shit.
Yeah.
I learned about it when Kamala was picking her running mate.
I'm starting to try. I'm trying to think of who was our governor before Shapiro.
I don't know. I don't live in that state.
Yeah, that's I live here and I don't know.
And the only reason I know that Shapiro is your governor is because he was considered for running mate for the Ho.
Scamala.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really. Actually, to be honest, I'm starting to. I think, really, I guess it would have been when his house got firebombed, I guess.
And that was not long ago.
No, when I first started to really pay attention to what he was doing. But like I said, like the only thing, Pennsylvania, like I don't really, I haven't really been affected by too much, except for when the pipeline got shut down. I noticed a difference in the community, like as far as people saying certain shit, and that's when I started paying attention mostly about Biden. Well, I guess the Biden election was really when I started paying attention. I was like, "No, this guy's a dirtbag," and not being in politics at all. Like I knew he was a dirtbag because I remembered some of the shit that he said back in the day because of like my pop and everything talking about him, like coming out and saying like some of the shit he said back in the day was extremely racist. And like nobody brought that shit up. And I was just like, okay.
Yep.
Actually had to drop out a few times because of shit he said. And it's just like, how is this guy even? It made no sense to me. And then like the Puerto Rican population that was working at the place I was working at were all like pro Biden. I'm like, do you realize and do you know this? Like, if and they're like, anti Trump. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, like, Trump's going to be way better than this guy. They didn't want to believe me. It was fun. It was fun seeing their face after a year or two of Biden. And it was hilarious. Like, I was like, I tried to tell you.
Well, let's see. We've got lots of redistricting news. So
I heard Indiana could join them, do that primary. A lot of the rhinos are voted out.
and I think there's a very good chance that they will. So on May 4th, the Supreme Court issued their judgment striking down Louisiana's congressional map as a racial gerrymander. So Louisiana's going to have to redo their map. They immediately asked for a stay on that judgment, and the Supreme Court denied the motion with no dissent.
Denied.
And then Alabama officials asked a 3-judge federal court to stay its order striking down the state's congressional map under the Voting Rights Act. They had requested a response by 3 p.m. today. I don't know if one has happened. And then South Carolina, they voted 12-2 to amend the signed-eye agreement to allow for redistricting. So they would go from a 6-1 map to a 7-0 map. And it did pass then they did pass the resolution today, and now it's on to the Senate. And this would get rid of Jim Clyburn's seat, by the way. And then Tennessee just released their new redistricted congressional map, going from 8-1 to 9-0. So,
dude, I'm just saying, I'm still watching Ryan Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he zoomed in on like the track of the tornado. You want to know well, I don't know if it was a city or whatever, like an unincorporated village or whatever. It was really fucking small, whatever it was, where it started. You want to know? You want to guess the name?
What is it?
Possum Corner, Mississippi.
I don't know. I thought it was
What
pretty.
the?
I thought it was pretty funny when there was a tornado just south of Dick.
Yeah, yeah, that's the same tornado. Yeah, that's the same tornado.
Well, that was earlier before the stream.
Yeah. He's just going over the track that it has taken. It is literally almost gone all the way across Mississippi.
On
On the ground.
Sounds like a sucker and dick.
Still on the ground right now.
Yeah, for anyone that hasn't been here since the beginning, Sippy is in tornado land at the moment.
I know these are tragedies, but they could have a naming rights contest as like a fundraiser to rebuild the community. And then
the Dick tornado.
Then the name that wins, that's like the new name of the town. So then, like, how the internet works, it'll end up being like Twisty McTwistface.
Pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. So when that I'm just gonna tell y'all how this goes. So when that tornado hit, it was an EF4. It hit Rolling Fork. I went up there because it was bad, and I know people up there. So I went up there with a fucking chainsaw and a bunch of water. Everybody
Swishy,
worked
swishy.
really. Everybody worked really hard for about 2 weeks, and then all the outside help left, and that town still isn't, like, most people just moved out.
Yeah, I mean, it happens a
Like
lot.
that town's.
I think isn't Joplin, Missouri, about the same way?
But well, I don't know. I haven't been up there, but I would imagine. Like, so the EF4 went directly through the town. Like, I'm talking about, made a fucking line through that town. It was bad. I know one elderly couple died holding on to each other when an 18-wheeler went through their roof.
Holy shit! An 18, like it
Like
flung
the
an
whole truck and
18-wheeler.
trailer.
Oh my gosh!
The whole truck and trailer went through their roof. It landed on top of their house and crushed them.
Holy crap! Yeah, I
I
know.
walked up on some old lady that was just dead and on the fucking ground, and she was just laying there dead. Wasn't nothing we could do about it. We just had to keep going and trying to pull people out where they were still alive.
It's always so sad.
Yeah, a lot of people died during that.
And I'm worried about
Mainly
some of
because
these that I've been going through
mainly
today.
because the fucking crackheads keep stealing all the fucking copper out of the damn warning sirens. Like our warning sirens don't fucking work. And Rolling Fork's warning sirens didn't work, so it was an unwarned storm. Nobody even knew that fucking tornado was coming at them because some crackhead thought, "Oh, let me go pawn off this copper."
For 12 cents.
I think anybody that does that kind of shit just needs to be executed on the spot.
Well,
My opinion on that matter.
it's really shitty. Fortunately, there's really shitty people in this world. Yeah, I keep looking at the weather-wise, keeping an eye on things.
Yep.
It looks like, but there's one on the ground in Mississippi right now.
Yeah, it's the same one that's been on the ground for the past hour.
Yeah, it's
Probably over that
crazy.
now.
It's,
Like I said, it's basically going all the way across Mississippi.
yeah, because I mean, this is one that started over west of Brookhaven, right?
Yeah. It lifted for about, I don't know, a mile, and then it dropped back down.
But it's not a PDS anymore.
No, I think it's just a regular right now. Well, the PDS, it's a couple different factors. Like I think they take population into account too, and Brookhaven is a fairly large city.
Yeah. And I mean,
So,
it really started not that far from you.
so what do you guys think about what effect do you guys think the influencer wars are going to have on the midterms?
Well, I don't think it's going to have much of any. Because we've seen how much X is not real life with the Ohio gubernatorial primary yesterday.
That's true.
Because
I posted
Vivek
on that.
destroyed Butch the Putz.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I posted something like, well, at least the guy still has his orange Lamborghini.
And the guy's a piece of shit. There's no way he was going to win anyway.
Your Nick Floyd is a Democrat. Surprise, surprise.
We all
That's
knew
what he
it.
said,
We've
yeah.
known he's a Democrat since we found out he blew Destiny.
Yeah.
Not a surprise at all.
Then Candace is jealous of Erica because she got to bone Charlie. And Candace wasn't able to. Tucker probably got paid by Iran.
Tucker Carlson's been paid by a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand how like we clown on those fuckers all day long and their follow counts keep going up.
I think one of the main things is, as far as that stuff's concerned, it's not necessarily people believe what they say or even support what they say. They're just waiting to see what they say next.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that gives them a platform to keep spewing their bullshit. And, until people just decide, all right, I'm not going to listen to that shit anymore, it's not, it's going to stay the status quo. I liken it to like, what's his face back in the day, the shock jock. I can't think of his name right offhand. Long black hair.
Oh, Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Like, people didn't necessarily like him, but they tuned in to see what he'd say and then bitch about what he said. And it's like, look, if you don't want to hear what they have to say or you think it's out of pocket, don't fucking listen. Like, don't give them the platform to make these allegations or fantastic whatevers. Just stop listening. And every time you post, oh, guess what this person said? Well, now somebody's going to go to their podcast or to their website, and they're gonna look and watch, and that gives them views, and it further solidifies their rhetoric. And it's just like, if you stop listening, they'll shut up, or
Yeah.
they'll no longer have the platform.
Candace
You
just has
can't
her cult, and it's crazy how many people she's got.
Megyn Kelly too.
Yeah.
Well, like in 2018, the left is so lockstep, and the right was just so like fractured and gaslit. I know, like, it's all a lot of online shit, but there was a certain amount of blame laid in 2018 on our just getting like just like in the closing weeks of 2018. you know we're falling apart just infighting and stuff. And what do you think about a repeat of that happening?
I mean, I think that's what's happening. But I mean, I think what we're seeing is the fracture that we're seeing in the GOP is primarily influencers. You see a little bit of it within the elected officials themselves, like Indiana is a really good example. But that's the politicians, not the people, because Indiana's primary yesterday proved that it's not the voters. It was what, like five
exactly
out,
like
five or
five
or
out of
6 out of
seven.
8, yeah, that all got knocked out in their primaries.
Well, what can we do to stop some of this infighting?
Tell people to stop being retards, because that's really what's going on. Is they're just being so retarded. They
Maybe
aren't
stop
accepting.
blocking each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that could help.
like we're not all the same people. That's one of the great things about the conservative side, is we don't all share the same hive mind like the Democrats do. We're not repeating all the same talking points. Yeah, you see it from like, the influencers, because a lot of them are like seeing one other influencer post something and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to post it too." And then they are all posting it. I think the majority of them are not being paid to say some of these things. You're just seeing them copying each other and working in like groupthink. But that's the thing with the conservative movement, is we're not super heavy in the groupthink for regular people. Like,
Yeah,
Sippy and I don't agree
I'm
on everything. We don't have all the exact same political views.
I'm
No,
guilty.
perspective
I mean,
matters.
I'm guilty of it. I've been trying to get Jack Posobiec to block me for the longest time, and if he ever does, I'm gonna wear it as a badge of honor. But then I get people in my DMs saying, "Hey, Brennan Dilly blocked me. Can you get him to unblock me?" And it's like, well, I don't know, man. I don't run his account. I don't really talk to him like that. I mean, I'll try.
Jack blocked me.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I like
just
post 3 times
I'm
a day, and I
literally
can't. I post 3 times a day. I can't get them to block me. But so I think I agree with what Jinx said. Like, we're not hive mind. And then the left is, they're all NPCs, and they don't even know what blocking each other is. It's like not a thing that they do.
no. No, and then if
yeah.
you try to have
I'm
a discussion with someone on the left, if you are not, if they're not able to properly counter you, they just start with the ad hominems. And like, it was happening to me like Monday. I was trying to have a discussion with people, and then all of a sudden now they're calling me a racist, and I'm just like, seriously, you can't counter the fact that I just gave you, so I'm a racist. The ists and isms come out whenever someone can no longer counter the argument and you're winning. They just can't handle it.
Do you think we react to the drama differently than the left?
I do. Because the left, like,
Mm.
they feed on the drama. They feed on the drama. It's like, they, especially the influencers on the left, the Garden Gnomes and Destiny and Harry Sisson and JoJo the Ho Ho. Like, they're so rage baity. They just want to get people to interact with them. They most of them don't even respond back, right? But they just want the drama. Like, they feed on it.
Right. Sometimes I feel like their reactions where there's like an initial reply, but then there's like no follow up ever. Like you never hear from them again. I almost feel like they're bots.
Oh, I think there are a lot of
Those
bots on
are.
the left. I think a lot of the groypers are
I think
bots
they
too.
are. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
just
just get
a
tired
lot
of
of people
people
are
lying
paid
about
to
me.
post.
Yep.
Because I've been having that a lot lately. People lying their asses off about me.
Right, you
Yep.
know that they do have these
Yeah, you guys got
actual.
to realize a lot of the left, these NGOs and even a lot of associations in the DC area, they literally have people that's what they're paid to do, is
Yep.
to post against narratives that are going on. So some people actually get paid very well to do it, and to lead a team of people who don't get paid very well to do it, and to lead a team of quote unquote members of their association that volunteer to do these things for stipends and for perks and things like that,
Yep.
to do these kinds of things, and they train them, and it's a big part of their political arms, and that's something the right doesn't do and we're not good at. um, I
Our
would
shit's
say, I
organic.
mean, if we're talking,
Mhm.
well, it's
The
organic
scary.
because people are out there caring, and that's the way that it should be. But when when you don't have a job and you're getting paid $25 an hour through an association to come and just find any post on specific topics that you're assigned to and have canned replies to it, that is literally, I've seen the playbooks, guys, about the response. They call it messaging, right? And
Patriot,
outreach. Yeah.
Patriot. Do you want to fix that? Do you want to counter it? I can tell you how.
Well, I'm open ears. I don't know if I want to counter it. I'm getting more involved locally in our local precinct and stuff, and that's where a lot of my time's going to be going to. But yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Well, look, for $25 an hour, I will post against anything that you want me to.
Well, the moment I find a conservative association out there that has these messaging efforts, I'll send you the job descriptions, because they're people. They look like legitimate, like marketing and communication degree kind of jobs, but they're
Mm-hmm.
literally entry level jobs at many associations around the
Hey,
DC area. They
hey,
call them public affairs and legislative affairs professionals, and they tend to be like a vice president of an association. It tends to be their their manager that moved up to the manager of communications or whatever, but they all work for associations and they work in concert. It's very interesting.
I just want to say, get out of there. Get out of here with those Dom Lucre prices. I'll do it for a 6 pack of beer.
I agree.
I think I might have half a case left for you, brother. So
Sold.
That makes me think of
sold.
when we were getting ready to sell our house in Georgia. The guy that did all the painting and everything, I needed to have the towel rods put back up. So my husband was already gone. He was driving across the country, and I was finishing things up. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it for a case of Modelo." I'm like, "Done." So we put them all up for a case of Modelo's.
I might do work for a case of Modelo's. That's a decent beer for sure. I'm kind of a simple guy when it comes to drinking. I love hoppy IPAs. I love bourbon. I do drink an occasional red wine, and then if it's beer, as long as it's sunny outside, a Corona or a Modelo will go a long way with me. So and that's literally all I'll drink.
Not Bud Light, right?
Perpetual is probably
No,
my favorite hoppy beer.
I used to hate it. It's like the people that like salmon, right? I really want to like salmon because everybody says it's so damn good.
It's because it is.
It's like the people that all my friends when I lived in the country and things like that. It's like, oh yeah, I got a case of Bud Light, and it's like, No. I wanted to like Bud Light, because everybody says it's so good, and every time I taste it, I
It is
feel
not
like I'm
good.
gonna freaking gag in
It's
my
not.
throat.
It's not
Like,
good. It's just cheap. That's the only. Yeah,
well,
it's
it
not
used to
good.
be. Well, now it's
Bud
free,
Light's
right?
that
Thanks to
thing you
Dylan.
drink when it's the only thing left in the cooler.
I thought
And
that
it's
was
always the
Keystone.
last thing left in the cooler. Well, no, I'll drink the Keystone before the Bud Light.
Mm,
That's PBR.
that's funny.
I like Miller High Life, and I get a lot of hate for that.
The
Yeah,
champagne of
I'm
beers,
sorry.
baby.
That's
Might
right.
as well just drink water if you're going to drink Miller Lite or Coors Light. It's just at that point it's pretty
Well,
much water.
Why settle for the champagne when you can have the whole damn banquet? Coors, baby.
oh, dude, that's a hangover in a
I just
bottle.
get Coors because like if I go to Costco, it's the only one that comes in a gigantic 30-pack.
That's because it's the best.
I'll buy Coors Light like that if it's involving my son's now adult friends and they're all coming over to hang out. Oh, you guys want beer? Okay, yeah, I'll grab whatever that 40 something pack or whatever the hell it is at Costco and get that and throw that in the fridge for them. But you won't catch me drinking Coors Light. I used
Nope.
to because other people drank Coors Light and I was like, all right, well, this is way better than Bud Light at least.
Nah,
But
not the light. It's but you got to get just regular Coors, just classic Coors Banquet. It's the
oh
cream
god,
of the
that's just
crop.
The
like
chubbies,
the cream
the
of the
short,
gag crock.
the short chubs.
You got to break in with a little bit of breaking. Starting to get damage reports. Bogachita basically flattened.
Oh shit.
That hospital I was talking about that it looked like it took a direct hit did take a direct hit.
Shit.
Um, and that fucking tornado's still on the ground.
It is.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah. So
Hey, Sippy, did they catch that dude that was loose by your house?
no, not that I know of. That
I
special
thought I
forces
saw.
guy
I
shot
thought I
his
saw
wife.
something. Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
thought. I saw some news article briefly or a mention of it somewhere on X earlier today. I've been like working. Like my head's been in work all day. Let me go see if I can find it. I think I saw like a headline or something on news, and I was like, "Oh, Sippy's probably happy." I remember thinking that, and then I moved on. Let me see if I can find it.
I gotta
Yeah.
run. I'll catch you guys later.
Have a
Yeah,
good
he
Good
one,
was
talk.
found
Sippy.
Good
dead.
talking to you guys. Thanks. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Thanks for joining, man.
All
Later.
right, see you, man.
Yeah, he was found dead 5 hours ago.
Where were you 5 hours ago, Sippy?
Work. Well, I was actually on my way home from work.
Oh, you didn't happen to come by a dude or whatever that was loose, maybe?
Yeah,
Come on,
well,
dude, Lou.
that's a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Well, I mean, are you shocked? Tried to kill his wife.
Yeah, I can't believe she survived.
Yeah.
As far as I know, she still survived.
Well, yeah. I mean, the article that you linked to me yesterday, the charges was the charge was attempted murder.
Yeah, did you see everything that he had done to her?
No.
He like shot her in the neck, hit her in the head. I mean, all kinds of shit, and then she was still able to drive away.
Holy shit.
I was like,
She's
was
a
she in
Talk about
badass.
a
special
failure
forces?
in
Like,
life.
holy shit, dude.
A dude can't even murder right. What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised a successful suicide came out of that. Sounds like he's a pretty big failure.
I mean, he was retired special forces, and before he was special forces, he was an infantry. So
You're special.
Jesus.
he was a special forces medic or medical specialist. It's not really a medic. It's damn near a doctor.
Right.
Um,
So are you saying he's dead, Sippy? I'm sorry, I was
yeah,
looking for
he's
the
dead.
article.
Yeah, he
Oh
he
wow. Okay.
self-inflicted gunshot wound. He's dead.
Wow.
Wow.
To the back of the head.
He was in his 50s, right? That dude.
Yeah, he was like 54 or something like that.
Well,
What a way
obviously, he
to end it
needed some
all.
help and didn't get it.
Clearly.
That is
That is
unfortunately
unfortunately
a very
very
common.
common.
Why am I hearing
Why am I
myself?
hearing myself?
Blue.
Glue.
So was Lou.
Mute your shit.
Unfortunately, that is a very common situation. Very common.
Yeah.
It's
Because
sad.
the
I hate
DA
hearing
sucks ass.
I hate hearing one more veteran committing suicide, regardless of the circumstances, right? I mean, obviously, this was a bad out, no matter which way you look at it, whether they're veteran or not. But just
Well,
hate seeing.
I think the initial situation was probably caused by, um, we'll call it preventable things.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing that work, man, it's not easy though. You know this better than most of us in this space, Zippy. It
Yeah,
takes
he
work.
was the same MOS as me.
Yeah, that's what you're. I heard you saying that the other day. I know you knew you guys shared some commonalities. Sad.
Before Special Forces, I was not Special Forces.
Right,
More
but
special.
He
still,
was 11 Bravo, and that's
You're
exactly what I
special.
was. So,
but you're still combat though, Sippy. It's all the same thing, I think, largely.
oh yeah, I mean, we went out with Special Forces and provided security for them while they did their thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, those guys are real. That's intense jobs, and those guys do it year in, year out. So
hmm
Yep.
well. Did you guys talk about Virginia and the whole raid this morning already?
We did.
Okay, damn, I'll have to watch it back on the replay, I guess.
We didn't talk
Yeah,
about it too much.
we really didn't. We kind of touched
Well,
on
there's
it.
not a whole lot out there other
No.
than Spamberger made no cut, decided not to make any comment until they know further information. It's
Yeah.
like you mean until further information you already know about's released? Okay,
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
Right.
Well, the DOJ Civil Rights Division has been getting more work done. It's like the only part of the DOJ that's actually really been doing anything. So they're suing the shit out of Colorado. I don't know if you guys have
And
seen that.
Fairfax.
I haven't.
So
I did not see Colorado. What happened?
So they suing Denver, the city of Denver, for unconstitutional gun bans, because the bans they're unconstitutionally banning certain constitutionally protected semi-automatic rifles, like the AR-15. And then they've also sued Colorado over their magazine law, because they're trying to limit magazine capacity sizes. So
Well, they're also coming after Virginia as well, I think, right? Did you see that?
for
That was today.
gun laws.
It's not gun laws; it's different. But I was
Okay.
just going to wait for you. I didn't want to talk
Yeah.
over you,
So
I just didn't know if you saw that.
Harmeet Dillon believes that by the end of the year, that AR-15s will be legal nationwide. She's saying.
I hope so.
Because these lawsuits, that's what these lawsuits are setting up. Because they're going to go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court's going to rule, and the DOJ is being very specific in their wording. They're not just saying assault weapons. They're being very specific about semi-automatic rifles, which is where the AR-15 falls. So they are setting up, because if it goes to the Supreme Court, any state that has this law, the law ceases to exist, because the Supreme Court is.
Yeah, we get precedence, which is awesome.
So, and the same thing goes for the magazines. So,
All
way
good
that
stuff.
because they
Are
call
they
them like
dirty magazines?
high capacity magazines, but then they go in to talk about no magazines over a certain size in this law in Denver or in Colorado. I think it's statewide, but the verbiage is so vague that the DOJ is considering high capacity being a non-standard magazine, and that's what they're fighting. So it could be a pretty awesome year for 2A.
Hopefully.
I mean, even if Trump is not the biggest proponent of 2A, people he's put in the DOJ are.
Todd Blanche.
Well,
Yeah, as soon as
Harvey
Bondi
Dillon.
was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Harvey Dillon's been getting work done even when Bondi was still.
I know, but Bondi was so anti 2A. Fuck that woman. I can't stand her.
I know.
Anyways, I put up in the jumbo some of the damage from Purvis, Mississippi. That's the same storm that's still got a tornado on the ground.
It'll be a long night.
There's no roof. I just wanted to point that out.
Where did you put
Literally
it?
no roof. It's in the jumbo.
Well, I'm streaming, so I'm gotta no, just let me remove. Okay, there we go. I got it here.
I got some good news here. I just got a fall from Data Republican.
Oh, nice. I'm followed by her
And
mom.
I just got both in one night.
Nice.
Yeah,
I don't
my
even
mom
know.
follows me for some reason.
I don't even know
I didn't
when.
even know it happened.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
happened. I just noticed it yesterday.
I did too. When Data Republican was shouting at her mom, and I was like, "Oh, am I following her?" And yeah, I was, and she was following me. And I was like, "Okay."
All right, I'm gonna work on getting this up. Oh my goodness. Get this up on the stream.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not a trailer, that's a house, and it's destroyed. The brick house. That's fucking crazy.
In California, they call that an open air domicile.
Oh, that's what it is now.
So I posted in the pill what I was talking about earlier, Jinxed. I don't know if you're moving on to a different topic or not. Oh, Sippy's gone. What happened?
He's back now on my screen.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's on as listener now. He just popped up.
Truth,
But
will you just give him speaker? Because I can't easily pop in and out of.
But send me an invite.
You just do it without having to have him request.
Power flickered.
Oh.
Send me an invite.
Anyways,
lovely.
when my power flickers, it fucking my internet has to like have a stroke for a second. It's really annoying.
Excuses.
Yeah, that damage is wow.
Yeah, that's a brick house.
I know, it's not a trailer or vinyl siding. That is a fucking brick house.
Yep.
And that the whole front is just completely caved in. Jeez.
And there's no roof.
And there is no roof. That's just absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Tornadoes are so devastating.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, actually, pull this back up. So I'm just gonna.
I mean, when they're not destroying things, they're beautiful to watch and look at. But as far as devastation goes, they ruin lives very quickly.
And then there's another. The next post down. The structural beams are all mangled.
Yeah. Yeah, this is well built stuff, completely mangled. Yeah, so you're looking at like, I don't know exactly what the rating would be. I'm sure to be
It's at least a
3
4.
at least.
I was thinking at least a 4.
No, no, I haven't seen 4 damage yet. So, like, Rolling Fork was a EF4, right? and there were brick houses that weren't there anymore. There was just literally a slab. That's what a 4 would do. Um, Now a 5 will start eating into the ground. So
What was it they
I
called
think
it in
this is a
Twister?
3.
The finger of God.
It's been so long since I watched that. I don't know. I guess I don't know, but it literally dig into the ground. It's fuck crazy. I mean, a high end 4 can too, but the 5 is really what does it.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. I just searched tornado on X and just looking at latest, seeing if I can find anything else. There's 1 minute ago, Orlando Cruise, Storm Chaser Fam is his handle. Tornado warning, Jones and Covington County, Mississippi. Rotation confirmed near Seminary. Moving east 35 miles per hour. So now it makes me want to get back on the app. Oh, yep, there's a second tornado on the ground.
Jeez.
Southeast of Collins. I mean, I can't really tell. I mean, does it look like where you are that severe enough weather's coming that there's going to be tornadoes near you, or do you think that the majority of it's continuing to move east?
Well, I mean, it's building up in Louisiana and then it's coming this way, right? Is what it's doing. I'm still under a tornado watch for another, I think, hour, maybe 2.
Stay safe, man.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling, seeing if I can.
Yeah, the velocity is starting to do that thing. I don't like that thing. When
That's
you get
true.
red and green, that means wind's blowing away from the radar and towards the radar, and that's when you get tornadoes. And I have red and green all around me right now.
Oh, yeah, this is not awesome. Stuff over and over again.
Yeah, I still have an hour left on the tornado watch.
You will survive.
With a 60% chance of tornadoes.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're gonna have a night of staying awake, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to go like, well, originally it was supposed to go to like 3 a.m., but I think they changed that, obviously, because it expires in an hour.
Hope so.
But okay, no, the other discussion is continuing for another 4 hours. That's just thunderstorm, though. Yeah, that's mainly just thunderstorms. It's like, so I got another hour for tornadoes.
Oh.
And you can just tell, like, when it's like that kind of weather because it's so fucking like just, it's like you walk into a sauna when you walk outside, you know?
Yeah.
You can tell that, oh, fuck. Hopefully a cold front don't come through and then a cold front comes through, you know? Mm. Oh, never mind.
What?
Yep, it just got extended another hour.
Oh.
Like literally just now, just got extended another hour. That's crazy.
Sounds like the storm cell is kind of stalled.
That's usually not a good
Or
thing.
the system.
Yeah, that lets it build up more. Horrible, horrible thing.
Did y'all see that the police in the Bay Area seized 77 ATVs and dirt bikes after one of those like street takeovers?
Wow.
Damn.
I'll put it in the comments. It's funny.
So I'm looking at the radar from when the long track tornado that's currently going, where it started. It split in like in Alexandria, Louisiana, and then like the left side went up towards you, and the right side went down and turned into a tornado.
Yeah, if you look at Ryan Hall's stream right now, they're trying to cut through the trees so they can get down the road to get to the people in Bogachita.
Let me.
It's don't bring it up on our stream because they'll copyright strike you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull it up. I've got it muted. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I understand that like I-55 is like completely covered in trees.
Mm-hmm. Which is the road that we took to get to New Orleans, by the way. Yeah. The interstate that we took.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Y'all want to do some? Y'all want to do a little bit of conspiracy stuff?
Ooh, okay, conspiracy stuff.
Yeah. So y'all heard about the hantavirus thing on the cruise ship and the people being monitored stateside that potentially have it to make sure that they
Yes,
don't
'cause
spread it and all that.
everybody got sent home.
Yeah. 18 months ago, Moderna dumped a third of their development budget into a hantavirus vaccine.
How common is
That
the
sounds like
hantavirus?
conspiracy fact.
It's super rare.
Super
It's
rare. Yeah.
like giga rare.
Yeah.
So are we getting ready for their pandemic?
I mean, hantavirus is like 50% fatality rate, so it would be way better than COVID.
COVID didn't work to wipe out half the population, so let's try again.
Well, someone posted in 2022 that Corona would end in 2023 and Hanta would start in 2026. So I think American Papa Bear posted about that earlier. And the account is called Soothsayer, by the way.
COVID's what got me into Q for a little while, or yeah, like the Q anon and all that kind of stuff, and then I fell out of it because that's
Crazy.
insane. Yeah, it's bonkers. However, man, I love me a good like pharmaceutical conspiracy.
I live streamed Fauci talking about coronaviruses in 2017 from Georgetown University when I worked there. And he pretty much said that it was going to happen. I was there at the event, and I was the person running all the equipment. So it is interesting because it all came to fruition.
Also,
Right,
you missed
so-
out.
All right.
I had zero interaction with him, and I left Georgetown because I refused to live stream Hillary Clinton's event there. I literally turned in my resignation for that reason.
So the hantavirus, um, There's an estimated 10,000 to 100,000 cases occurring each year, primarily in Asia and Europe. In the Americas, it's much rarer, with only 150 to 300 a year. The United States has recorded fewer than 1,000 cases since national tracking began in 1993. The strain in Asia and Europe, cases typically cause hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome and a case fatality rate of 1 to 15%. The Americas, cases often cause hantavirus cardiopulmonary syndrome, which is a high case fatality rate of 20 to 50%. Hantavirus is primarily transmitted to humans through the inhalation of aerosolized particles from infected saliva.
It's that last one.
They're making out with rodents?
If it's what gets deployed or whatever. No, aerosolized. You forgot that word. Aerosolized saliva from infected.
Well, no, it's most hantavirus strains do not spread between humans.
Yeah, and coronavirus was like super uncommon, was just like a baseline cold, and then COVID-19 was like, oh, well, it only spreads through touch. Oh, now it spreads through like direct contact. Now it's aerosol. Look, if they want to kill us with it, they're gonna do it.
They'll find a way.
Yeah, it's so it does not generally spread between humans. The Andes strain, which is what the cruise ship outbreak strain is known to cause rare human-to-human transmission. Person-to-person spread is documented only with the Andes virus and typically requires close and prolonged contact with the bodily fluids of an infected individual, such as between household members or intimate partners.
So now we need to see if there's a biolab working on hantavirus gain of function.
Gain of function, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That now y'all have something to investigate. Find me a lab in like
It's probably
Southeast
that
Asia.
lab. It's probably that lab in the Central Valley of California that nobody talks about since they found it. That would be my guess. And I put a small wager on that. I bet that lab had something to do with it.
So I just Googled, I guess it's a brave search, hantavirus gain of function. And there's two like actual links, and then it's discussions. The first one made me laugh. It's from February. On the subreddit homeowners, vacuum mouse droppings, and I'm scared. Found mice droppings in kitchen, freaking out about hantavirus.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened in Vietnam and Korea, right? That's when we actually like learned about it. Was because a bunch of our soldiers were catching hantavirus, and we couldn't figure out like what it came from. And they found out it was because we were bringing helicopters in and doing those assault landings and kicking up all the dust and stuff from the ground that was full of mouse and rat droppings and piss and all that stuff. And soldiers were breathing it in just from the dust in the air. So they were all catching it.
Oh man, I mean, my parents have had mice in their kitchen, and never had to worry about. Oh man, well,
Well.
Tornadoes and the next pandemic, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless RFK can stop it.
Yeah. Well, Fauci's not around to fuck everything up. So maybe we'll be safe.
He didn't fuck up. He did exactly what he wanted to do.
That's true. Looking at
Well, hey guys, are you guys closing at 11 tonight, or are you guys going on to more things?
No, we're gonna close in about 17 minutes.
Okay.
7 minutes.
Oh, 7. Yeah. I can read time. I can read a digital clock just fine, guys.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure if you can do math.
Teaching our nation's youth, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, buddy.
I know, right?
You
On the west
gotta,
side.
gotta get
The
that
future is bright.
calculator
The
out.
future is bright.
Right?
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Well, everybody, I love you, and God bless. Sippy, stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope everything
Yes,
goes well,
please.
Sippy.
I think it will. I
The
think
future is
most of
bright,
this
well,
stuff
things
is.
might not be.
Yeah. I think most of this stuff is going to be to my east. I think.
Well, I know I'll be keeping an eye on the radar because I'm a worrier. So,
Yeah.
well, according to weather-wise, you're not in the
Yeah. You
tornado
see
watch
that?
anymore.
Uh huh. I want you to know how close that is
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. I mean,
The edge of that.
you're just outside of it. Yeah.
It's. I can't say it on here because then I'll dock myself. Who's on here?
Well, it's recorded.
Maybe I can. I know, but
Recorded and streamed, so don't.
yeah, but you would have to pull up the historical maps, and you won't be able to do that. You know how hard it is to do that with weather.
It's true.
Anyways, yeah, that's less than 5 miles away from my house.
Yeah, like I said, just
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, you can call that outside, I guess.
Outside adjacent.
Yeah. It still gave me the warning
Yeah,
when it updated. So
probably because county.
yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I do think everything is good because it looks like it's like building up right on top of me, and then it's moving over and then getting really fucking bad. Is what it looks like it's doing. But that velocity shit is still sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you better just keep in contact with me because I'm gonna be worried all night.
I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna text
Just
you what
don't
I really
die.
mean.
Don't go storm chasing.
When's it expected to be done with, Sippy? Do they have like a estimate?
It's like I think it expires at 11 my time
So about
right now.
another hour then?
Another hour or so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But there's still heavy rainfall for the next 4 hours, but the tornado watch is only for another hour.
Yeah.
We
that's what
got
you're
some
talking
good
about.
rain here from probably, I don't know if it's the same system or not, but we got some really good rain here, and I needed it because I just laid a bunch of sod last weekend. So it was nice to not have to water everything today. I got a good soaking all on its own.
Yeah, Sippy said I was supposed to have like super amazing weather today. I'm not sure what he was talking about. It's been cloudy all day, like 55 degrees. It rained this
It
morning.
was supposed to be no rain, fucking sunshine, everything.
Nope.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Oh.
Blame Ryan Hall because he's the one that said it.
Well, what part of Washington? 'Cause Eastern Washington, sure.
He said the Pacific Northwest in general
Yeah,
is supposed to have that.
so that's
It
Washington,
was going
Oregon,
to
and
be a little
Idaho.
bit cooler on the coast, and then like the further you got away from the coast was better.
Yeah, but I'm on the west side of the Cascades, so all of the rain clouds get stuck.
Mm. Anyways, you see that velocity I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the reds and greens.
Yep.
Those are never good.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I
It,
was
it
like,
wasn't doing that before. It was all green before.
yeah. Well, hopefully nothing materializes other than some like hail and lightning, and hopefully the hail doesn't get
I don't
larger.
want hail. What the fuck?
It doesn't. It
I mean, I
doesn't have to be
like
gigantic
lightning and
hail.
thunder. Lightning and thunder's fine, but fucking hail, no.
Surprise.
I said at the most.
You
Jeez.
see how he did that? You see how he did that there?
Mm-hmm.
Except
I don't think she got it.
No, I can't.
I know you got it.
I picked up on it right away.
You guys can't see me, so you guys can't see my
Uh-huh.
reaction.
Gotcha.
Sippy can visualize my reaction, though. I know he can.
Was it like eyes up and to the right or to the left?
It was not eyes up. It was like the Justin Timberlake like head down, like staring forward, like really.
Oh darn!
I know
Yeah,
that
she
Sippy can
doesn't like
visualize
my
it.
dad jokes. She doesn't like my
Some of
dad
them are
jokes.
great, others not so
That
good.
one was pretty
That one
darn
was
good. He
good.
just
That one was
slid it
fucking
in there
clever,
like it
right?
was all smooth, you know.
It was very clever.
Smooth operator.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys don't get that reference either because I'm
No,
getting old, I guess.
I get that
So,
reference.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
also old.
Ish. You know.
I'm not that much
Not as
older than
old as
you.
Old.
The key word is older than me. So you are old.
Old.
We're both in our 30s, so
Well, I turned 50 this year, and now I say it with all those syllables because I can, because I'm actually 50. So
just wait until you turn 55.
no,
I'm gonna
no, I
I'm gonna
won't.
I'm gonna send you that video over and over again when you turn 55.
I'll be
Oh,
32 on the 10th this month.
nice. Well, happy early birthday, Truth.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
well, I'm turning 40 this year.
Yeah. And then when you're
Jinx,
not,
I got a picture when I turned 40, and I wore a suit that day, and it was a brand new suit too, and I said, I'm gonna make my 40s my bitch, and I'm glad because I actually did. I made
yeah.
my 40s my bitch.
Well, so when it's Jinx's birthday, she can no longer say we're both in our 30s, and then I'm really gonna fucking go in on it. Yeah.
Old.
Old.
Well, you got to earn as much money as you can from 40s to 50s. That should be your goal. And give yourself a number and then try to hit that number as to how much you're going to earn.
You know, Jinx is coming up.
I'm not looking
Yeah.
forward to being considered middle-aged.
We already are jinxed if you're 39.
Yeah.
Don't
No.
tell her that.
The US Census Bureau considers her to be 40 to 65.
All right. Well,
Okay.
enjoy your 30s while they last, and then once you turn 40, say I'm going to make it my bitch because that's the decade you're going to earn the most money in your life, probably.
I have to do the rare thing and leave early. Y'all are awesome. Fuck the ATF. I'll catch y'all later.
Also, fuck the IRS.
Yes.
Always.
And the
Well,
WEF and Democrats.
there you go.
And they
All
know.
those two.
Well, hey guys, I took the dive and I am getting voted in next week as a voting member of of Fairfax County's precinct. We'll
Yay!
see if they vote me in, but this just means I have to physically go to the meetings and vote, and obviously keep track of things. But they want to send me to some sort of leadership institute and pay for it, so that's kind of cool. You know, we'll see what the leadership institute's about. I
Yeah.
wanna-
Yeah. I mean, you gotta, get your DEI indoctrination.
Yeah, I don't want to do the DEI stuff, but I'm hoping it's more like how they're structured and, ways that I can take leadership roles and take on more volunteer, I guess, probably more time and effort on different things. But hopefully it'll be maybe stuff centered around X and trying to call out rhinos and stuff like that. But I already told our chair and precinct chair I'm not joining if I'm going to be opposed to calling out people that are supporting these rhinos. And they're like, "You're in good company." I said, "All right," you know. So, so I joined, and I got to go to this meeting May 19th, and then I'll be an official voting member. And then they want to start planning stuff. So hopefully that's this coalition around Northern Virginia, and we can maybe make some headway up here. We'll see what happens.
That'd be
I'm
awesome.
excited about it. So I don't think my wife's as excited as about it as I am. I'm excited about it. So. She's like, if you need to do it, if you need to do it, then do it. So anyway, but I know you guys are trying to get off.
No,
Stippy, stay
no worries.
safe. I'm sorry, everybody's blocking you.
Oh, they're blocking
Truth,
Sippy too.
I don't. I just don't get it.
I don't either. But it is what it is.
People tend to fear people that have brain, and that call spades spades, right? But I'll always support you guys. I don't care what those people say. So
We appreciate it.
Thank you,
yeah.
man.
Absolutely, guys. And to my own chagrin, probably, I'm sure I'm on the list somewhere. So
Everybody's on a list somewhere.
We're all on a list.
yeah, yeah.
Alrighty.
I,
Well,
I hate the division though before the
yeah.
midterms, guys. So I keep saying what you're saying, Jinxed, and being rational. I think hopefully people will come around. At least I'm going to keep my rose-colored glasses on.
Sounds
Yeah, I
good.
still don't. I don't know why people decide to lie about us because literally, me and James haven't even really been on X lately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, so I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about because
Don't
I
know
hardly
Piggy.
look at this shit.
Yeah. Most of the people that
I
blocked me while I was on vacation. Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why it's just like, what the hell? And by the way, Sippy, and Jinx and Truth, I have not. I have 3 phone calls into the lawyer for the Dexter thing, and I have not gotten one phone call back. I even put the phone number for the office as like a contact, so it wouldn't like you know how they flag that kind of stuff as spam sometimes on your
Yeah.
phone. So I've heard nothing back. So it's making me wonder because I actually donated quite a bit of money last year. Um, but of course, I did that for people blocking you guys at this point. So anyway, and orgs associated. So that's all I'll say about that.
Well, um, we will not be back on Sunday because it's Mother's Day. We want everybody to spend time with their mothers. And I won't be here on Wednesday. So Sippy will be holding down the fort on Wednesday next week.
Yay.
I unfortunately won't be here for the next 2 Wednesdays.
Well, next Monday we've got a
Yay.
libertarian coming on our show, but he's actually a smart guy, and he,
Yeah, Casey.
Casey, yeah.
yeah, Casey's going to be on. So
I love Casey.
anybody. Yeah, I mean, he's got different opinions, and that's okay. He's a reasonable dude, and he'll make people think. And if anything, he may change some minds. I doubt he changes mind. But we're not really going to talk. We don't really do politics on our show.
Yeah.
Well, it'll come up, you know what I mean. I'll ask him about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't like that dude.
Well, and
So,
that's one of the great things about Casey is he has different opinions, and it's the same thing that I posted when I shared Land's post about the space, and he and I disagree on a lot of things, but he is able to have civil discourse about it, and that's one of the things that I really like about him.
Yep.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
anybody who can stand by their convictions and hold an argument with anybody, more power to them. People saying, "Oh, why are you giving him a platform right before the midterms?" And it's like, I'm not giving him a platform. Our show's about something different, right? It's not about politics. So politics comes up, but it's not about politics. We're about honoring people working hard, doing their thing out there on X, and praying for their work. Um, and I mean, I don't know about libertarians. Let's just hope that Casey doesn't have an Aleppo moment on Monday night. That's all I
Oh
got to
no,
say.
he'll be fine.
What's Aleppo? Yeah.
The Libertarian Party made some strides with I can't even remember the candidate's name a couple of election cycles ago until the whole Aleppo moment. So look up
I,
Libertarian and
I,
Aleppo and you'll find out.
it was a joke.
Oh, you
I
knew what I was talking about? Oh.
that's literally what his
Oh,
thing
that's right.
was
That
yeah.
was his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
you're killing me, Smalls.
Sorry, Sippy. When you get older like I do, sometimes it goes right over your head. So anyway,
Apparently a
most of the
trailer
time
park
I get you, Sippy. I just didn't get that one. Sorry.
apparently a trailer park has multiple fatalities. It took a hit by that tornado
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
south of Brookhaven, Mississippi, which is not that far away from me.
Why anybody would have a trailer in tornado land is just it just boggles my
Dude,
mind.
we got trailers everywhere.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know.
Some
Don't
people,
they
that's all
call
they can
them
afford.
modular homes? Don't
Nope,
they?
that's a
No.
different thing.
That is different. My vacation
Yeah.
house is a modular home, but it's on a
Yeah.
foundation and it's like legitimate.
Yeah,
Every
so
day.
modular homes aren't meant to be moved again. They're meant to
Oh
be
right.
shipped to their spot and then they get installed and that's where they stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas trailer homes can move
Yeah. Easily. Got
and
it.
generally move really far with tornadoes.
I shouldn't laugh, but it was funny. I'm sorry.
I know. It's just like like so when a tornado warning goes off, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Tornado warning goes off. If you just happen to be next to a trailer park, you see literally everybody running out of that motherfucker over to somebody's house and knocking on the door and being like, "Can you let me in?" It's like,
Wow.
buy a fucking house, get out the trailers. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd be better off
But I get
renting an
it.
apartment.
Well, I get it. No, trailers are cheap as fuck. I mean, my aunt lives in one
I mean, they
right down the
are,
road from
but when
me.
it comes to like, living in an area that gets tornadoes,
Yeah. It doesn't usually work out too well.
Well, actually, I mean, my aunt's is still there.
I'd rather
I know a
just
bunch of trailer parks that have been there for like decades,
right.
but like I said, it only takes one time.
Well, I've always said if it's just me by myself, I'm just going to go get a trailer that I can pull behind a truck or just one you can drive, and I'm just going to live in that and drive around.
Yeah. See, that's what I want to do. Uh, but yeah. So my aunt, her trailer cost $8,000. They custom built it for her. She had everything she wanted in it. I mean, she's by herself. Like her
Yeah.
daughters are grown. Her husband's dead. So I mean, she just 8 grand and she had her trailer.
And then she had to have some land, I guess, already.
Yeah,
oh,
a little plot.
yeah, you could,
My,
you could rent
my
lots.
cousin my cousin may or may not have what is it, 988 acres.
Oh, geez.
It's a lot.
That that is a lot of land.
And just so happened to be the guy that her daughter married, which had that land. So yeah,
Oh, nice. It worked out.
yeah.
I just need one of them 908. You can keep all 987 of the other acres you got. I just want the one.
But I know I want some of that land too. Shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of land.
It's literally like I drive like the road to come to my house. I drive through his land,
Oh, wow.
basically. Like
That's
all
cool.
like at a certain point, you drive for a couple miles, and it's nothing but his land on both sides.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah,
really are way out there.
mm, you could say that. I mean, Jinx, did
Yeah,
you feel like it was like wrong turn territory or something?
I mean, outside of town, a little bit. It's pretty heavily wooded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been to some places like that up in like Modoc, California, like Northeast California. There's some pretty remote stuff going on out there.
But Sippy's not in a small town.
Oh, okay.
no.
You've got
Well,
like
I mean,
he's got like 3 fucking Waffle Houses. His town's not that small.
we only have two. They closed down one because it
Was the
had too many
I was gonna
shootings.
say, was it the murder one?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was the murder one.
We
People are sitting
drove
there
past
still like
we drove past a
eating the
Waffle
rest of their
House.
waffle while
We,
bullets are going off. Man, I just want to finish my waffle.
yeah, we had drove past the one closest to his house because like that's the one that people get shot at. We're not gonna go to that one.
Yeah,
So we drove to the further one.
yeah.
But it was the first time I'd had Waffle House in like, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years.
Waffle House is so fucking good.
It really
I
is.
love
It's
Waffle
one of the things I miss
House.
about the South.
Anybody that says it's not a fucking liar.
Yep.
Just
It's
saying.
true. But the
That shit's
prices have
so
gone up a
good.
lot.
I don't even care. It's good. I don't eat
I
it
mean, it's
that
still
often,
cheap
but
as
it's good.
fuck, but don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but the prices have definitely gone up.
Yeah.
Yep.
17 minutes pretty soon.
I know, right? Jinx, just keep talking.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn
sorry,
women.
guys. I'm keeping y'all on here. You guys sleep good before
Yeah,
Jinx
damn
gets
women.
angry.
Damn it.
I'm just hopping over to southern space anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in and say hi, but I gotta go to bed. I got a long couple of days because we're trying to get away this weekend for Mother's
Yeah.
Day, so we're gonna go hang out at the beach house.
I have to go back to work tomorrow. My bereavement is
So
up because I was supposed to be off tomorrow as well, but I had to move it to Monday because the funeral's on Monday. So
I didn't want to mention it, Jinx, but just know I've been praying for you. I've seen the posts in the
appreciate that.
chats and stuff. So
Yeah.
sorry. It's probably the toughest thing you'll ever go through, and I had a grandmother relationship just like that, and it's never the same, and I always I talk to my grandmother every night before I go to bed. I
Yeah.
miss her so dearly, so my heart breaks for you, and
Thank you.
hugs and love and all that good stuff for you guys.